None of us gets off scot-free, do we? For each of us, there are times in our lives when we are faced with seemingly impossible situations. Times when we just don't know what to do. We can't seem to see the way forwards. We're unsure of which path to take. We question whether decisions we need to make are the right ones. We can't decide whether to act or whether to do nothing. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could simply hand over these problematic quandaries to someone else, confident that the second we handed them over, they were being expertly taken care of and resolved for us, that the right moves were being put into place without us having to do anything more, without need for further worry or distress. Handing things over is part of the higher consciousness living approach to life you are adopting, and is one of the most powerful things you can do in any challenging situation, knowing that by doing so, you have activated a mechanism by which a solution, a way forwards, the correct way forwards, will not only present itself to you, but has been provided for you the moment you hand things over. Today's visualization is a sequel, if you like, to the meditation in video 2 of this module, and takes you through a process by which you can surrender those traumatic situations in life to higher authority, to whatever your vision of the loving creative force that flows through you and through everything is. It also gives you the means and the strength to surrender life's challenges so that solutions to them can instantly be supplied to you. To begin, and as we always do, please sit in your chosen meditation spot and talk to, relax and take control of your body as we taught you to do at the beginning of Module 1 of this course. Then, once you've done this, I'd also like you to once again take that calming walk in imagination down the grassy meadow that leads from here to your personal sanctuary, as we taught you to do in Module 2. Once you reach your sanctuary, please step inside and make yourself comfortable in one of the armchairs in your main room. I'll leave you in peace for a couple of minutes so that you can deeply relax and raise your vibration by moving in spirit to your dedicated personal sanctuary. And when I rejoin you, we'll progress into today's exercise. If you're ready, let's move forwards. I'd like you to look at the area of floor just in front of you, just in front of the comfortable sanctuary chair you are sitting in. Now imagine, see an empty cardboard box suddenly materialize on that floor in front of you, together with, to one side of it, a roll of sticky tape in a dispenser. Pick up the cardboard box for a moment and take a good look at it. Turn it around, feel its weight, then set it back down with its top flaps open on the floor in front of you next to the tape dispenser. Now, has anything been bothering you and challenging you lately? If you currently are faced with a situation or situations you haven't been able to find a solution to, and which have caused you to become stressed so that you can't clearly and calmly think of a suitable course of action, I'd like you to now bring every aspect of that situation or those situations to mind. Let's give a shape to those problems, shall we? I'd like you to externalize, to visualize every aspect of your problem as a little transparent square glass box containing a spiky bundle of jagged, chaotic energy that crackles and swirls around inside it. And to see those little boxes emerging one by one from the center of your chest area, then floating just in front of you once they've done so. Now I'd like you to mentally push each of those boxes further away from you and to direct each one, representing each aspect of your problem or problems, into the open cardboard box in front of you. See each box being pushed away from you by the power of your thoughts and falling into the box. I'll leave you to do this for a couple of minutes and then we'll move on. All right. All your boxes should by now be sitting in the cardboard box in front of you. When you are completely satisfied that you have considered and visualized each aspect of your problem or problems as those little boxes of discordant energy, and have mentally moved and placed each one of them into the open cardboard box, reach down and fold the top flaps of the box shut. Then pick it up, pick up the tape dispenser, and use lengths of the tape from it to seal the box securely. Wrap the tape all around the box and across all the joints so that the problems you've placed in there can't possibly escape. Now pick up the box and carry it to your sanctuary's front door. Go through the door, close it behind you, and head past your sanctuary towards the little wood that you have walked through in previous modules. Carrying the box, walk along the path through the wood to the cliff edge you've stood on before, and pause for a moment at your side of the golden bridge that leads across the chasm to an even higher spiritual vibration and reality. Step onto the bridge and walk across it to the halfway point where the metal of the bridge transforms into golden spiritual light. You can now see a figure coming towards you from the far side of the bridge. As it grows closer, you marvel at the fact that this tall, elegant, glowing figure is an angel, a real live angel, dressed in a snow-white robe and with a magnificent pair of white feathery wings stretching outwards from its shoulders. The angel stands in front of you, hands outstretched, and you place the cardboard box you have been carrying in them. You then step back a couple of paces. The Spirit kneels on the bridge, silently looks upwards to the heavens, then, head bowed, raises the box up above its head. As you watch, a shaft of brilliant white light descends from the heavens and envelops the angel and the box. Slowly, the box begins to rise from the angel's hands and travels up the shaft of brilliant white light towards the skies. You watch it ascend, higher and higher, until it finally disappears from view into the brilliance of the light. You can no longer see it. It's completely gone. The angel raises his head, stands up in front of you, and with a smile looks into your eyes and explains that on your behalf, your problem or problems have now been handed over to the divine. You are told it is important that you do not take them back. You must leave them with higher authority and get on with your life now, accepting in your heart and your mind that they have already been taken care of. The divine has instantly found a solution for you, and that solution will manifest, will present itself in your life very, very soon. The angel turns and walks back to the far side of the bridge, disappearing from view into the golden glow that infuses everything at that side of this span between vibrational realities. You pause for a moment, and then, feeling elevated and relieved, you turn and walk back to your side of the bridge. Then make your way back from the cliff edge, down through the little wood, back to and past your sanctuary, and back down the grassy meadow to your start point. I'll leave you for a couple of minutes to complete your journey. Now, calmly, slowly, and in your own time, return your consciousness to this level of being, remembering to close and seal your chakras as we taught you to do in Module 1. Any problem can be handed over in confidence to higher authority. It's important to remember, though, not to cancel the process by taking the problem back. Once you hand over power, the situation is no longer yours and cannot help but be solved and resolved, unless you take it back, at which point you transfer the power back to yourself. Please join me next time when you can expect a very special visitor to your personal sanctuary. Someone you'll be working closely with from now on. Someone who can and will make a vast difference to your quality of life. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to this channel now and hit the bell to be notified of the next videos in Module 4. And please also subscribe to our other channels to examine and consider many more spiritual topics. Links are coming up at the end of this segment.